What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of Crestoria video. So, if you did not see my community post last night, they did tease the next upcoming banner. Now, I thought it was a 50-50 chance whether they would jump on the Arise train. The reason, and obviously they didn't, but the reason I thought they might is just because, you know, you want to capitalize on the new game hype. But the reason I thought they wouldn't, and this is most likely why they didn't, is because they probably don't want all their mobile games, all the Tales mobile games, to do the brand new stuff immediately, because then you're trying to make players decide, oh, do I want to put my cash, my hard-earned money into this mobile game or this mobile game? So what they're probably going to do is let the mobile games do it one by one. Asteria was already off the table because they still have a collab going on till the beginning of October. But between Raze and Crestoria, Raze will probably have... well, the event starts on the 30th, and will probably go until the 12th or the 13th of October. So, maybe like the 16th of October, so the next banner after this duo could be the Arise banner, or they might just decide to wait. You never know. Crestoria doesn't always jump on what's kind of big and happening, you know, immediately, because it's still a newer game. It's still taking its time to kind of get to that point where they're just gonna be like, oh, okay, new game, boom, new units. But yeah, so let's talk about the units we are getting, though, which is MAGILOU and FLYNN. A very interesting duo. So I'm pretty happy about this. Now here's the thing. FLYNN is one of my characters, or one of the characters that I would really like to summon for. Obviously, I don't have enough to go to pity. I'm a little under halfway, like 3 multis less than halfway being able to go to pity. But if he's something that I need, I will consider throwing a few multis at him. But it's very limited what he would be useful for. I don't know what their elements are. I haven't looked yet. But the only thing I can really think of off the top of my head... By the way, there's a new event coming as well. You can see right in front of you we're getting a SSR Shing and an SR Hilda. We'll go over those in a second. But I really think the only reason I would summon for FLYNN is there are 2 things. 1, if he's going to be water. If he is a water combo builder, or if he is a heavy water attacker, I think I will definitely throw some multis at him. If he's fire, not touching him. If he's earth, not touching him. If he's light, really not touching him. I mean, if he's a light combo builder, I may consider it because I'm still needing one. If he's dark, not touching him. And that's pretty much how it goes. So he either has to be a light combo builder, or he has to be a water attacker or combo builder for me to even consider throwing a multi or 2. Same thing with MAGILOU. I wouldn't mind MAGILOU, so if she fits any of those roles. I don't expect either of them to be light, though, because we have Patty, who was just light, so I guess we'll see. So let's hop in, let's see what they're going to be. So let's see what their elements are. MAGILOU is water, okay. And FLYNN is fire. FLYNN's not getting touched. He's probably a combo builder, right? Yep, he's a combo builder. Okay, he's not getting touched. If you have Summer Colette, you really don't need this FLYNN. But if you don't have Summer Colette, you can probably use him very, very well. But yeah, FLYNN, unfortunately, and that's some really good artwork. As much as I'm a FLYNN fan, he's not getting touched because I have no place for him right now. MAGILOU is... MAGILOU is actually kind of enticing, though. Because she is a decent damaging water unit. So, even though I don't want to... I'll have to see how I feel. Let's go over what they do first, see how they are. So, this banner obviously drops on Thursday, drops on the 30th, and will go until Friday the 15th. Or basically, you know, right before the 16th. Alright, MAGILOU, water art unit. Her artwork is kind of, like, odd to me. Like, everything looks fine, but her face looks a little... I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it's kind of positioned. It looks kind of off to me. But anyways, that doesn't matter. Her Memoria Stone, 7,000 HP, 2,000 attack, 1,100 defense, and gives plus 27% attack to water allies. Not bad. 32,400 HP for MAGILOU herself. 4,800 attack, 3,960 defense. That's still some pretty good defense. I think what's lacking the most here is HP. But, you know, with how hard she's going to hit, it's going to be fine. Her skill is Not That I Care, plus 20% attack to water allies, and then plus 10 to the over limit gauge of water allies each turn. So very good for water right there. Ascending Angel, that's her Mystic Arts, where she, you know, lifts her doll paper into the air, it grows, and then just smacks down. 300% damage, one hit, one enemy. Okay. 130 over limit is very, very fast, by the way, so that's going to be pretty good. Additional effect, 100% chance to increase attack of self by 20% for 9 turns. Okay, she's a very good unit. I really would love to have this Magilou on my water team. But we'll see. I might throw a few multis, we'll see. Her first art is Final Embrace, 170% damage, 3 hits, all enemies, cooldown 2. Additional effect, 100% chance to cast Dispel on all enemies for 2 turns. That's very nice. Dispel characters' buffs. Her second art is Violet Storm, 240% damage, 5 hits, all enemies. Okay, so it's an attack all right there. So it's not really a combo building art, but it can combo build a little bit. Additional effect, 100% chance to increase attack of all allies by 15% for 2 turns. So you can also buff your entire team. So between her Mystic Art and her regular art, you know, you're going to be getting, you know, 2 buffs back to back if you can use them in the same turn. Alright, let's look at our fire combo builder, FLYNN Shifo. So, as of now, there are only 3 characters from Vesperia, not including NPCs and bosses, that don't have an SSR yet. It's Carol, Rapide, and Judith. They are the only 3 Vesperians now that do not have a SSR. So, hopefully they'll come at some point, but we'll see. I feel like Carol and Rapide will be a toss-up for who comes last. 31,500 HP, 750 attack, and 1,100 defense for his Memoria, and he gives 100% poison resist. That's not a bad Memoria. Alright, let's look at his actual stats. 55,200 HP, 2760 attack, and 3840 defense. So, very defensive and HP-heavy unit, which makes sense. You know, he's going to be mainly used for combo building. You're not really looking for this FLYNN to hit hard, which is a shame because, you know, I feel like most of the time when someone's waiting for their favorite character to come to the game, they want it to be a character that's going to hit hard. So a lot of the time you get like stuff like this or like the Hisui we just got that are obviously combo builders, and it is a shame when you can't use them to deal out those big numbers. But that's what these units are for. So, Fury Sparks. I love it. Okay, so they tell you his song, their theme song for the fight against FLYNN is the name of his skill. I get it. 15% defense to fire allies, plus 70% attack to fire allies at 60 hits. So your fire allies are going to be super strong after you do his like Mystic Art combo and everything. Radiant Dragon Fang, obviously his first Mystic Art. 160% damage, 45 hits, 1 enemy. So here's the difference. Colette is an attack all unit. I believe, unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure Colette is... So there's going to be different roles for these units, but I believe Colette is an attack all, unless I'm just thinking of somebody else. I very well could be, but I think she's attack all. So you can use them for different situations, like maybe switch this... If you're someone who wails out and, you know, max dupes everybody, maybe use this FLYNN when you're doing raids, and then use Colette when you're doing, you know, regular events that have multiple enemies, like the tower and stuff like that. But 45 hits, pretty good. 100% chance to increase defense of all allies by 50% for 3 turns. So you get a whole 50% buff right there. That's pretty nice. Holy Lance is his first art, which is 100% damage, 22 hits, 1 enemy. And then Dragon Swarm, 110% damage, 27 hits, 1 enemy. And then has an additional effect of 100% chance to decrease attack of 1 enemy by 20% for 3 turns. So yeah, this FLYNN is really going to be mainly used for single enemy stuff. You're not going to use this FLYNN for, you know, the tower for the most part. You're not going to use him for regular events for the higher stages. You're really going to be using this FLYNN for raids. That's really what this FLYNN is going to be used for. I would say even in the arena, he's not going to do too much. But let me just make sure I wasn't wrong about Colette. Because obviously, I pulled this Colette, you know, the banner after she left. Which I'm pretty happy I did. Fire. Where is she? There she is. Yeah, so she's all enemies. Obviously, she's going to be a lot better when, let me see what she's actually at in the codex when she has max dupes. Character. Yeah, that Magilou is really going to come in handy, honestly. Where is she? Down here. How many hits is it at max? Okay, so it's 25 hits. So that's, if you're fighting 3 enemies, that's 75 hits right there. So, obviously, in single enemy content, you know, Flynn is much better. You know, we do have poison effect right here. But yeah, Flynn overall, in terms of raid bosses and stuff like that, he's going to be much more useful than Colette. So, depending on your content, if you do have both of them, you can just switch them out for what you need. Now, I do want to see real quick. We'll look at the event here in a second. So, 4920. So, we know Magilou's in, like, the 4800s. So, immediately, she would already extremely benefit my team, because my water team right now, you know, you can see from water units right now, I'm not even missing that many water units, but I am missing a heavy-hitting water unit. So I think I'm not going to go crazy, because I really can only use one of the 2 units on the banner. I really would like to have Magilou to kind of buff my team up, but she's not something that's like a need to have right now. So like 2 or 3 multis, I think I would do max if I do decide to summon for her, but it's funny that the free-to-play Saray is stronger than any unit I own, you know, once I have him fully maxed out. And right now, I don't even have Acid maxed out. I guess I can show my party lineup for water right now. As you can see here, this is more or less what I'm working with. The only max duped unit in this party that's not an SR is Earhart. You know, you look at all my other teams, most of my back rows have max duped SSRs on them. I think they actually all do. Okay, no, Light, we're still missing one. Dark has so many max duped units. And then Wind is pretty solid as well. So really, Light and Water are my most needed kind of teams right now. But we'll have to see what happens. Realistically, it would be kind of funny to select another one. But let's say I don't pull Magilou here, and I wait till like the 1.5 anniversary to get another select ticket. I might grab a Water unit yet again to kind of build that. Water seems to be the color that this game kind of forgets about the most. So let's look at everything. So limited raid, of course, changing as usual. Let's look at the attachments real quick. Looks like we get a skull, and we get a the little ghost over here, and it also seems like we get a Halloween-themed background, which is pretty cool. I'll be really happy to get that. And then lastly, let's look at the event real quick. I'll go into more details on the event, you know, when it actually goes live. But as you can see, SSR Xing and SR Hilda. I know it's going to say Core, but I just... No offense to anyone who calls him Core, but I'm not going to call him Core. Just so that's... because it's his... most characters don't have a localization name at this point. And I really just like to use their original names. So Xing is a Water Memoria, so Magilou is obviously the main unit you want to get here. So Xing, 5,000 HP, 2,400 attack, 600 defense, 21% attack to water allies. And then Hilda's Fire Memoria, 4,000 HP, 1,300 attack, and 1,000 defense, plus 36% damage to fire allies' Mystic Arts. So pretty cool there. Let's see what kind of this is going to be. So collective endpoints, rewards, raids. Okay, so it's pretty much all the same stuff that we're used to. Nothing new here. The bonus units for this event are just going to be the Magilou and the FLYNN. And since the Water Memoria is the main one, that means the enemies are going to be fire, so you are going to want to use your water team here. Which is almost unfortunate, because if it was fire again, everyone would breeze through this content, no problem. You could probably still use your fire team and still deal with it pretty easily. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you're excited for FLYNN and Magilou. Let me know if you're going to be summoning for them. And if you do summon for them, feel free to let me know how it goes. Their banner drops on Thursday, so it's 2 days away exactly from now. So I wish everyone luck, and that's pretty much it. I'll have an event video out for this event here in a few days when it comes out. And yeah, we'll just, if you are, you know, I know there's a lot of people who are just like, I'm not going to spend till Arise. then, you know, keep stockpiling, and I'm sure a Rise, I guarantee, I shouldn't guarantee because I don't know, but I would be shocked if 2022 comes and we still don't have an Arise unit. I'm positive we will get an Arise banner before this year ends. So if you are saving for that, then keep on saving. But otherwise, that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.